needle in a candy cane, glass on a lollipop, and toenail cake. These are 10 scariest things found in candy. Number 10. Jubes. Jubes are another perfect example of what makes Christmas so special. It's not just the warmth and family or the food, it's also the candy, of course. Ever had a bag of jubes to yourself? It tastes like heaven, right? The only reason you wouldn't want to eat all of them at once is that so you don't get sick or have cavities. This guy couldn't finish his bag of jubes for a whole different reason. See, he had the perfect Christmas candy bag. They were shaped like Santa, and it doesn't get much better than that, you know. But when he stuck his hand in, he came back not with candy, but with a big ball of dirty fluff. What if he had eaten it already? This could make me throw up my guts. What do you think the dirty fluff is? Looks like lint from a clothes dryer, or maybe cobwebs banded together. Either way, that is way worse than candy that could give you cavities. Number 9. Chocolate Santa. What's the best part of Christmas for you? Is it the candy, the gifts, or Santa? Santa's workshop and elves are pretty legendary. I mean, look at the gifts he gives you if you've been nice all year. Pretty great, huh? That's why chocolate shaped like Santa is the best idea ever. You get to have Santa and also taste delicious chocolate. Looks like this one Santa chocolate had a nasty surprise in it. A family got one Santa candy, and when they broke it open, they found underwear in it. That's right, granny panties. If I had to tell my friends that I found granny panties in my chocolate, I'd throw up. The disgusting part is that it doesn't even look new. That's someone's used underwear. Oh yeah, double barf. I think it could have been a prank, but how'd they get the underwear into the candy? That was an evil genius job. I wonder if anybody still ate out of that chocolate. I know a couple of people who love chocolate enough not to mind. Are you one of them? Number 8. Gingerbread house. Let's continue with a Christmas treat that everyone looks forward to. Gingerbread houses. Thinking about all the delicious candies and cookies makes me hungry. You can never be too old to decorate a good gingerbread house. Are gingerbread houses a tradition for your family? A family was trying to follow their tradition through one year when something very nasty happened. They'd gotten one of those gingerbread house sets that comes with the cookies, candy, and icing in a pack. Their gingerbread house was all built up and they were just squeezing out the last bit of icing when they saw it. What do you think it is? It's hair at the bottom of the icing tube. A clump of long, dark hair had been in the tube the whole time. Ugh, I'd probably just throw the whole house away if it happened to me. What would you do? If you think those are scary, now we move on to look at a medicine that can make you sick. A white beard stuck in gingerbread and a piece of stationery in the wrong place. Number 7. Candy medicine. Quick show of hands if you like going to the dentist. Nobody? Yeah, me neither. If you've got your braces replaced or your tooth removed, you really just sit and wish for it to be over. The best part is the candy most dentists hand out. It's not the best, but hey, it keeps you coming back for more. There was a dentist who once made going to get your teeth checked even scarier. Meet Dr. William V. Shine, a quiet dentist from Fremont, California. What's strange about this is that his crime didn't happen at the office. On Halloween 1959, he handed out 450 pieces of candy to trick-or-treaters. Pretty generous of him. It turns out that the heart-shaped candies were simply coated laxatives, something that could leave you on the toilet all day, and at worst, it could kill you. No one knows why he did it, but he did manage to get 30 kids really sick. Parents traced the candy back to Dr. Shine's address, and when he found out that the police were looking for him, he ran out of town. Police arrested his good friend Hazel Engelby, who was handing out candy with him that night. Shine eventually turned himself in on November 11th. He did jail time, and thankfully nobody died. You gotta be careful with Halloween candy, okay? Number 6. Gingerbread man. Just like a gingerbread house, a gingerbread man is a delicious Christmas treat that is perfect for making with your family. There's so many recipes online with some pretty amazing flavor. Sadly, you can't always bake, so you do the next best thing. Buy a gingerbread man. Ever bought a gingerbread man for Christmas? It's pretty tasty, huh? This person had the same idea, so he got a gingerbread man from the Christmas store. He kind of looks like the one in Shrek, but it gets even better. He's made out of chocolate. Our friend here got excited to eat him up, so he broke off a piece to eat and then found something pretty scary. A piece of white fluff was hiding in one of the candy's legs. That's not so cool. When they looked at it again, it got even worse. It looked like this fluff could have been hair. Real hair, maybe from a beard? Oh man, what if it's Santa's beard? Santa needs to be a lot more careful. Number 5. Peppermint patties. Peppermint patties could probably start a fight. Hold on, let me explain. What if there's only one peppermint patty left in the pack and just as you reach for it, your brother beats you to it and pops the whole thing in his mouth? Oh yeah, that's a fight waiting to happen. These round mint candies are covered with chocolate and are the perfect gift to give someone who likes both mint and chocolate. Someone had the exact same idea and bought one pack of peppermint chocolates. They settled down to eat, but when they broke one open, they found something really dangerous. It wasn't extra mint, it was a staple. How did something to hold paper together find its way into the middle of chocolate candy? That's enough to scare me away from chocolate forever. Number 4, heart-shaped chocolate. Isn't this the prettiest candy? I'd feel so loved and adored if someone gave me this. Don't you just hate that when you have to break it open to get the chocolate into your mouth? Well, it looks like breaking it in two wasn't such a bad idea because something fatal was lurking in the candy. Hold on to your lunch. It's a dirty used Band-Aid. You might want to pick your jaw off the floor. I'm as shocked as you are. A Band-Aid for a broken heart sounds poetic, but putting it in a chocolate sounds like a lawsuit waiting to happen. Think about it. Somebody probably put this there to harm someone. Imagine giving that to your crush on Valentine's Day. You'd probably end up in jail or something. Starting out, things get serious. It's now time to look at toenails found in cake, candy cane gone wrong, and a lollipop covered in glass. Number 3, Christmas tree cakes. Christmas tree cakes are the perfect blend of cakes and candy. They're covered with white icing, and not only that, but they also have a white candy filling in the middle. It's the perfect treat for Christmas because it's even shaped like a Christmas tree. There's nobody that has tried a Christmas tree cake and hated it. Instead, you probably have to make yourself stop eating so many of them. If you're the one who had this next Christmas tree cake, I'm sure nobody would make you stop it. You'd be too disgusted to continue. Once someone bought a package of Christmas tree candies and was about to enjoy the treat when they found something really upsetting in one piece. You know what it was? I'm sure you'd never guess. It was a toenail. There was a disgusting toenail sitting in their Christmas tree cake, and I'm scared to think what would have happened if he'd eaten it. They probably could have gotten sick and nobody would know what caused it. That's why it's always good to check your food. Number 2, candy cane. Candy canes can be the official Christmas candy mascots. They're so popular. Even apart from being the most popular candies, they're in a lot of Christmas decorations. When you next go Christmas shopping, take a look at the ribbons and even the wrapping paper. Candy cane is everywhere. No wonder it's pretty easy to buy a pack of striped candy canes just for the fun of it. Someone bought a couple of candy canes and was in for the shock of their life. The edges broke off and they saw something that could have sent them to the emergency room. There was a pointy end of a needle sticking out of the candy cane. Unless they wanted to use the cane to sew up a dress, needles don't belong there. Someone could have thrown the whole thing in their mouth and gotten poked in the cheek. That's not the Christmas miracle they asked for. Now we move on to the moment you've all been waiting for. Number 1, Tootsie Pops. Tootsie Pops are the world's #1 candy-filled lollipop. They sell so fast that you start to wonder what makes them so special. Well, it has a delicious, chewy Tootsie Roll center, and then it's covered with hard candy coating. That's what gives us this simple and tasty treat. Do you know it's a Tootsie Original that was the first lollipop with a candy prize inside it? Well, now you do. The best part is that it only has 60 calories per fat-free pop, so you don't have to feel guilty about the sugar in any of the flavors. Chocolate, cherry, orange, grape, or raspberry, you can enjoy it. That's why it's perfect for kids. But someone, a very weird person, thought it was also a perfect way to attack kids. After Halloween in New York, a woman was sorting through her daughter's candy. When she opened up her Tootsie Pops, she found something truly scary on it. There were pieces of glass on the lollipop. That little girl could have swallowed it and gotten injuries on her tongue and even inside her stomach. What do you think should be done to the person who gave her the candy? Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon.